I don't know what happened.
Bobby. Where's Bobby?
I'm sorry, but he's probably... No! What was that?
I'll go and check.
Alright, Pat and I will stay in the hall in case of an emergency.
I know what to do. Hello and welcome to another edition of TJ Video Game Reviews. I'm your host TJ, and today I'm taking a look at a game that changed everything. I'm of course talking about Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a survival horror game developed and published by Capcom and released on the Sony PlayStation console in North America on March 30th, 1996. It starred Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine as they find themselves in a dangerous massacre full of zombies and other monsters trying to kill them. It was originally meant to be a remake of an earlier Capcom game, Sweet Home, but officially became its own thing. This is one of my all-time favorite games, so let's do it. Let's dive into the world of survival horror. You start off by auto-selecting Crystal Shield, then it takes you to a black and white cutscene in the distant future of 1998. This showcases all the Stars team members being attacked by killer dogs and run into a mansion because apparently none of them can aim good enough to kill the blasted thing. They get stuck in a large mansion and the game begins. Now, depending on who you select, it depends on who's missing. Pick Chris and Barry goes missing. If you pick Shield and Chris goes missing. The game traces according to which character you select, and I must say that Chris's scenario is much harder to play than Shield's. Why that is anyone's guess. In the first half of the game, Shield can get her hands on the pistol, the shotgun, and a bazooka, while all Chris gets is a pistol, shotgun, and a magnum, which I never found. The key of the game is to code survival horror. You want to reserve your items and ammo and only engage the zombies and other monsters if you have to, because if you run out of items or ammo, then you're screwed. I hope you're good with the knife because you're going to be needing it. One of the things that date this game heavily is the tank control, meaning up is always forward, down is always backward, and it takes a good second to turn around. Now, this didn't handicap me too much because I'm used to it, but I still found myself one of the things of not being able to align right with the door while I'm trying to flee from something. Another thing that's annoying about the old school Resident Evil games are the fixed camera angles. You have no control over the camera. It just switches from one angle to the next depending on where you're going. This was meant to create a sense of dread that you don't know what's coming at you off screen, but the result is just downright annoying. I'll be trying to line up my shot and the camera will jump to the other side of the room where I can't see anything. Another gripe I have about the game is the save feature. If you thought saving and broken healers or Final Fantasy were bad, then this is worse. To save, you need to find ink ribbons to use on the typewriter to save your progress. If you run out of ink ribbons, you can't save. If you can't find any more, you can't save. At some point, you need to turn the console off, meaning if you can't save, you have to go all the way back to the last time you did save. Why would they do that? Why can't they just have checkpoints? Oh wait, I need to check out the channel Lucky and Pat. Lucky? Pat? Where'd he go? Oh well, maybe I'll continue my review. In Chris's scenario, he has to do a lot of things by himself. For instance, he needs to get the broken shotgun to replace the working shotgun to avoid the chat room, while Shield can just grab it and be rescued by Barry. Actually, Barry is very helpful throughout Shield's scenario and helps to make it that much easier. Throughout the game, you go from the mansion to a garden house, back to the mansion, to an underground tunnel, and finally the underground lab where you fight the main boss, Tyrant. As Chris, it took a bit to beat him because all I had was a shotgun and a pistol. Shield had a frickin' bazooka, so all it took was 3 hits. The bazooka makes the game very easy, especially if you have the acid rounds to use on things like the giant snake, the giant plant, and the hunters that appear in the second half of the game. A zombie! What the hell? Why are you shooting at me? Because you're a zombie. The correct term is undead American. Jackass. Story-wise, there have been attacks in the city and up in the mountains of people being eaten. Bravo Team goes to investigate for disappeal, promptly installs Alpha Team to go looking for them. They'll corner inside a mansion full of zombies and monsters, and they find out that Wesker is a traitor to Stars and have been looking for his brother all along. In Chris's scenario, you run into Rebecca, who helps you in certain parts of the game, and who you can control in certain parts of the game. Shield has Barry, who she begins to suspect might be up to something. At the end, they all meet Wesker. Depending on the scenario, Wesker either dies by the tyrant or escapes to activate a self-destruct sequence of the mansion. If you get the good ending, you escape with your fellow Stars members, although you never find Barry as Chris. And you have to run from the tyrant until Brad shops a walking on so you can send that ugly son of a gun back to Kingdom Come. Yeah! If you get the bad ending, Barry dies, Rebecca dies, the self-destruct sequence isn't activated, and the tyrant survives. Graphic-wise, well, while the live-action cutscenes still look good, the in-game graphics are dated. They aren't terrible per se, but they aren't great either. If you can look past all that, it doesn't take away your enjoyment of the game, but if graphics are a bit dampy, it might spoil your experience. Now I know there's one aspect of the game everyone wants me to talk about. The voice acting.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich. Don't scare me.
That's what I was going to say.
But just take a look at this. It's forest. Oh my God.
I know, it's horrible. But that was done on purpose to create a B horror movie 5 for the game. It didn't catch on, and it was panned by everyone. But it does make the game more memorable. Overall, Resident Evil is still a fun and challenging survival horror game with a lot of fun enemies to fight, weapons to shoot from, and enjoyable characters. If you can look past daily control, graphics, and horrible voice acting, then going back to where it all began might be worth another look. Get it. General Lucky, so you're working for a brother all along. What? You're wrong. I'm actually looking for the rival company. Rain shop keeps falling on my head. What? TJ, would you like to see the ultimate weapon? Behold, TJ, the ultimate weapon. Zeus! TJ? TJ? Stop it. This is your savior? This failure is your savior? Let's see what you make of him. Zeus, attack! That was easy. Now to deal with you. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Zeus, until we get out of here? Agreed. Brad, come here! Aw, snap. We finally made it. You know, TJ, it could have always been a what? What could be worse than a house full of monsters? Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, hit that notification bell, share, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.